Growing up, I watched my mother in her career. She worked for the city of Safford, which is the town I grew up in. I think that is what led me into a career in public service. I then went to ASU, chose public policy as my educational career path. So obviously all of those experiences. And I think my work at Arizona State Parks, I felt it felt right to be doing work that, helps preserve or conserve public land for, recreational uses. I got to travel to like 50% of our public parks at the state level that first year. So it was a really good experience. I think it's important to listen to the folks who are using these services, who will be impacted by these policies. The challenge there is that you don't always hear from such a wide variety of people. And so the sustainability office has worked really, really hard to find the people whose voices aren't typically heard, and make sure that those voices are included in the decision-making process. The diversity of it. We have, ASU, which has got young energy, a lot of cool activities and events geared towards the college. You have with the college, not just the students, but the academics, right? A lot of professors live in Tempe. We have really good companies here that have stayed here for a long time and invested in the infrastructure. I'm working on a lot of electric vehicle policy. So we are working on EV ready code. And so the city is looking at having new buildings require certain levels of electric vehicle infrastructure, the charging infrastructure, to help encourage more EV use. We see the transition to EV as being a key component of reducing our greenhouse gas emissions, which is one of the city's main goals. Tempe City Council said by 2050, we want our community greenhouse gas emissions to be neutral. And a lot of sustainability goals and programs is multi-departmental, right? So it's transportation, it's engineering, it's neighborhood services, it's all of these work groups coming together, and the Office of Sustainability trying to tie those groups together and saying, let's think about it in this holistic way, and move it forward like this instead of so siloed. Braden K is like lives, eats, breathes this stuff. So he has a couple of cities that we like to follow. The local ones are Tucson and Flagstaff. We look to those cities when we're developing policies. The mayor in Tucson, Regina Romero, is a sustainability champion. San Diego is also another city doing really cool regional collaboration work. They've created kind of like this authority with a funding stream coming in to kind of all prioritize climate infrastructure needs. Creating a great city is about how you create the environments. Like the environment that we are in matter so much on our behavior and how we gather and all of that stuff, right? So we are looking for members of the public to come and be advisory bodies to the general plan. Yeah, like thrilled that you're interested. We like anybody who's interested in our work. So thanks so much for being interested.